Hello and welcome. I will talk about why assassinating Houthi leaders will not deter them. Listen to what Israeli Defense Minister Katz says on Friday.
כמו שאמרנו, אם החות'ים ימשיכו לירות טילים לעבר מדינת ישראל, הם ייפגעו קשות ונפגע גם במנהיגים. כמו שעשינו לדף ולסינוארים בעזה, לנסראללה בביירות ולהניע בטהרן, כך נעשה גם לעבד אל-מלך אל-חותי בתימן.
On Friday, following IDF strikes in Yemen, in a joint statement with Prime Minister Netanyahu, he threatened to assassinate the Houthi leaders if they continue their attacks. Now, the Houthis continue to launch missiles on Israel, sending millions of Israelis into bomb shelters. The port of Eilat is still closed. Ben Gurion airport is targeted, and the Houthis are threatening aerial blockade against Israel. Now, just to remind you, the United States made a deal with the Houthis without the slightest concern for Israel. The US just surrendered to the Houthis. Meanwhile, Israel keeps bombing from 2,000 kilometers. But here is the truth. Airstrike did not work for Saudi Arabia. Airstrike did not work for the United States. Why would it work for Israel? Bombing does not deter the Houthis. That's the truth. And Houthi leaders' assassination will not deter them. Think about it. How many terrorists has Israel eliminated? How many high-profile targets have been taken out? In Gaza, in Lebanon, in Syria, in Iran. And yet, nothing truly changes. Eliminating Islamist terrorist leaders does not stop their jihadist ideology or their attacks on Israel. Now, the only solution is ground offensive in Yemen. That's the only solution. Not airstrikes, not assassinations. Now, Israel has a partner in the region. Eritrea sits in the Red Sea, opposite to Yemen, right at the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. Eritrea was under Ethiopia until 1991. The first and only American military base in Africa was in Eritrea between the early 1950s until 1974. At that time, the Israeli army openly and safely operated in Eritrea in complete harmony with the local people. The IDF even had a food processing factories in Eritrea until 1973. I don't know how many Israelis know about this. Now, Eritrea is the de facto nation state of the Tigrinya people. They are the only indigenous and overwhelming majority in Eritrea. After Israel, Eritrea is the only state with an ancient Judeo-Christian population, preserving traditions of Judaism and Christianity, largely untouched by Reformation or Enlightenment. Eritrea has the military capability, also the strategic interest to defeat the Houthis. Don't forget, over 1/3 of the ships attacked in the Red Sea was attacked in Eritrean territory. But this will not happen under the ill, aging, and deeply unpopular dictator, who is part of the Iranian axis. He is mainly in power because of his absolute monopoly on media, his absolute monopoly on narrative, and his complete isolation of the population in the country from the world. Eritrea is the only country that does not have internet at all. But the paranoid, brutal, and corrupt dictator can be peacefully overthrown with just 24 hours of satellite TV and radio broadcasting into Eritrea, delivering messages of Tigrinya nationalism, hope, economic aspiration, anti-corruption, justice. It's easy to remove the dictator. We are just campaigning to transform Eritrea from a de facto state into official state of the Tigrinya people, and also to industrialize, urbanize, and digitalize our coastal areas. So here's what I want to tell you. Supporting the Tigrinya nation is not just moral and political imperative for the Jewish and Christian community, but it is a strategic one. Now, here is my call. Any Israeli can help bring peaceful change to Eritrea, to defeat the Houthis, to eliminate the threat, to stabilize the Red Sea and the Middle East. I understand it sounds too good to be true, but it is real. The only risk is not supporting us. America and Israel are spending billions of dollars in an unwinnable bombing campaign against the Houthis in Yemen. Yet, investing just few millions of dollars in media to create a strategic ally who can defeat the Houthis, it's not a risk. It is the only logical step. That's what I have for today. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to share and subscribe. See you in my next video.